It's been a long night and another day we're here. We want to say thank you so much to every lawyer that has been there in Gigiri, in Central Police, even in Kamukonji. The phone calls, every legal help that we've gotten, we want to say thank you very much. And I would even mention Martha Karua advocate, Dan Maanzo, advocate Kaminwa, advocate Ndegwanjiru, and all the others. We want really to say thank you. We here, we are the Presidential Exploratory Committee of the presidential ticket of Okio Omtatah, and we had to do this because, of course, we still do not know where the abductees are, and that's the reason we went to the street, and that's the reason we're here. We want to say categorically that they've really hurt him. He has a lot of pain, so after this, we are actually headed to the hospital. He's not okay. He was not able to have his medicine, good part of yesterday night. He got his medicines late. He's not doing very well. So I just want to tell Kenyans to keep us in their prayers. After this, we are headed to Nairobi Hospital to admit him for checkups because there are a lot of things that have not gone right since yesterday. But we also want to give our thanks to Kenyans, well-wishers, friends, journalists, everyone who has held vigil with us and are here. Let's keep fighting. This is a long fight and we have to keep doing it, and more so until the abductees have been found. Because until now we do not know where they are, but we are trusting we are going to get the abductees, and I'm going to allow our communications director in the PEC committee to say something.
So thank you so much. For me, it's just to thank the fourth estate. I think you guys were with us the whole of yesterday from the time Senator was arrested to Gigiri, and I remember when we started following the police cars from Gigiri to Pangani to Kamkunji, the press was with us. So it's just from us, from our Presidential Exploratory Committee, is to say thank you so much to the journalists. I think you guys have done a remarkable story to tell the country what is happening and what Senator is doing. Apart from that, I think for us, as we have said, we're not going to rest. The Senator has said that he'll continue following up until all the abducted agencies are found. I think it's something that he holds dear in his heart, and it's something that he'll follow up. And I think moving on from next, once he's released, we're taking him to hospital for him to be checked up. After his checkup, I think he'll go back to his duties and try and find out where they are. So thank you so much, and we are really appreciate what you guys have done for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Won by Corporal Anthony Kerini. In brief, they said that the 23 respondents were arrested in Nairobi CBD and that they were booked by Central Police Station, that an OE was provided for the same, that the mobile phones of the state suspects were taken, and that had to be subjected to Communications Authority of Kenya, that they are to extract messages, WhatsApp messages, Facebook, X messages, through the report was taken, that are inciting to members of the public against the state. That they are yet to obtain CCTV footage, record witness statements, and that in the end, should they be released and continue to disrupt peace and tranquility within the country, and that they are a threat of peace and stability. We've had many councils appearing for the respondents. They have given their response. Among them, they have quoted sections of the Constitution on the rights of the accused person. They have also raised the issue on conditions of the accused persons who have been availed before this court. They have also stated the law on what is to be considered for the grant of bond, which is contained reasons for the court to consider. They have raised the rights of an accused person to picket and to hold a peaceful demonstration. They have also raised an issue that the affidavit that is before court does not disclose any offense, that they are mere speculation. But the investigations to be carried out do not require the presence of the accused person, that the court has the grant of bail and bond to the accused person, and that the same has not been objected to, that the prosecution have not demonstrated the disharmony or the breach of peace that is being alleged, that the affidavit seeks an omnibus incarceration of all the 23 respondents who are to be held in custody for 14 days pending investigation, that the same is arbitrary and an abuse of the court process, that the investigations are already prejudiced, that court orders were not obtained to extract information from the state funds belonging to the respondents, and that the court has to balance the rights of the accused person while looking at the state application. In my analysis and having heard all the submissions that have been made by the prosecution and the defense, I have considered the law, the issues that have been raised. I have also considered the nature of the offenses that have been stated in the said affidavit. I will agree with the defense that the same term is misdemeanor. I have also looked at the said application and the number of days that is being asked for, which is 14 days. The prosecution, in stating, making a request for the said date, has also stated that there are some aspects of the investigations that will not require the presence of the respondents before this court. This has been raised by the respondents' counsel. The issue of the CCTV cameras, recording of witness statements, will not require the presence of the accused persons in custody. More particularly, what has been stated was that the accused persons are a threat to breach of peace. Therefore, from the evidence, from the material that has been placed before me and the law, looking at the compelling reasons, the court has looked at what has been submitted and agree with the defense that the court has to balance the rights of the accused person while granting the orders that have been sought. In considering the nature of the cases that the IO wishes to investigate, the court also considered Article 29 of the Constitution, which provides for the rights and the freedom of the accused person. It states that every person has the right to freedom and security of person, which includes the right not to be deprived of freedom arbitrarily or without just cause. The same should be done without, if the same is done without trial, the same should not be done without trial except during a state of emergency, in which case detention will be subject to Article 58. Article 24 of the state constitution also on the rights and fundamental freedom on the Bill of Rights shall not be limited except by law. Therefore, in my analysis, so far as the bond and the bail is concerned, there must be compelling reasons not to grant the same. The court board promotes values that underlie the open and democratic society based on human dignity and equality, equity and freedom. It therefore follows that the function of bail is to ensure presence of the accused person who attend the trial. Be as it may, the nature of the offences stated does not disclose or warrant detention of the respondent. The state have failed to prove that the investigation will call for limitation of respondents' liberty and require them to facilitate or conduct investigation. However, I would wish to point out that justice demands thorough investigation, and at the end of the day, if investigations accounts reveal that the respondents are not passable, justice will have been served, and the course of justice therefore will not be a smooth ride. And based on that, I will allow that I'll make the following order: that the 23 respondents herein will be released on bond. I hereby grant them a bond of 10 shillings 50,000 with a surety of similar amount, each one of them. I'll also direct that they report to the investigating body. Court is pending investigation. We'll mention the case after 14 days.
Your tremendous respect. We appreciate the ruling of the court. And before senior counsel may say anything, I just want to point out one thing. Your Honor, it is the 31st of December 2024, meaning that tomorrow will be a new year. Just on that basis and on the basis of humanity, and I have spoken to my colleague from the DPP, as we welcome the ruling, I am making an application to review one term, just one, on the cash bail. I am proposing this. I am making a proposition that because it is a new year, Your Honor, you do review the cash bail term to a personal bond, or because we are all officers of the court, you review it to 1,000, which I shall pay personally as an officer of the court to secure their release today, so that on the day that the court would order they come back, we will come back on that day. 5,000 for most of them, if not all. I believe the good senator also has not seen his parliamentary service fund. He will not be able to get out of it. So even for the senator, I will pay the 1,000 for him. I am asking on humanitarian grounds that you do review the cash bail,
And they are sick,
and all of them may be sick. It's just 1,000. My good colleague from the DPP, I have spoken to him, he's also a man of God. He says that he does not see the challenge in the review. Just that. Just that. He is equally your voter.
May I chip in, Your Honor? May I chip in, Your Honor? Your Honor, we thank you. But as my other friend has said, we are all broke. Even people like millionaires a long time ago are now paupers. I don't have 5,000 in my pocket. I have to tell you the truth as a Christian, I do not have 5,000 in my pocket. Your Honor, waive the cash there. Let these young people, they are poor people, let them go and join their families and celebrate the new year with their families. They will be here. No one wants to leave Kenya. Kenya is the most beautiful country in the world. Being spoiled by the regime. Yeah. Thank you. My old friend has put a rider, which is appropriate. It's the most beautiful country, except we have for a long time lacked proper leadership.
As a man of God.
Your Honor, we hear that word very much in the
Give it.
Your Honor, bail and bond are discretionary for the court. If the court finds so, we will only oppose that let it not be a free bond. but also whatever amount it will put in, that there will also be a rider, that there will be a contact person.
Yeah, the contact.
For the attendance, for each and every 23 of them for the attendance.
There is a senior counsel.
I think
I don't want senior counsel to be taken for
no, if
contempt.
we say contact person, it will complicate, and with the time remaining, they will not be free.
Yeah.
I offer to be the contact person for the 23.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
So you have seen the DPP has not opposed the review to 1,000.
No, I did not say the amount.
It is discretion. I already have it on M-Pesa. Anytime the court directs, you just show it to KC. We walk out with our fellow brothers. Freedom fighters.
This friend of the surety, it's not in surety. The very fact that they have got some of us to appear in this courtroom, it means that they are all in this. If we don't obey the court orders, I will definitely not come to the courtroom, and I don't have to enter. The very fact that they have got me here, it means that the courtroom Martha, our former Minister for Justice, it means that people will comply with the court orders. The young people, poverty stricken, hungry,
And broke.
And taxed. By the regime.